Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is experiencing quite a sharp drop this afternoon for me. We've seen already this correction start late yesterday. Okay, so this wave 4, this possible wave 4 in this ending diagonal of a C wave within wave B in the white count that started already to develop yesterday has since increased downside momentum. And obviously these are the indicators we're watching, because that doesn't really look like it's bottoming here, at least not at the moment. And that looks a bit toppy up here. So it looks a bit as if Bitcoin has established already a top in this B wave. And we've got this support region obviously here on the chart. For the wave 4, we can accept technically a pullback all the way down to 67,944. Anything below that, yeah, and it's probably not the white scenario. Okay, it's probably not the white count. In the white count, we're dealing with this ending diagonal in a wave C of B, but I cannot really justify a wave 4 that goes below the golden ratio level, not in a diagonal pattern. So what could it be then? I mean, it could still be the yellow count, which is a diagonal. That is something that would be acceptable even if we break below support. Then we could be looking here at the yellow count. Essentially, it's all still just corrective price action, right? So until we get 5 waves up and followed by a 3-wave pullback, there isn't really any reliable way to say that the low is in, that the low already in wave 4 completed. You might remember from previous videos that I highlighted that I prefer the white count and would like to see the price eventually come down in a C wave of wave 4. At least that is for me the most probable scenario. That would involve a B wave top in this region and then a C wave down. But if the B wave topped already, it would be an early top and it would have topped earlier than anticipated. So let's see. I mean, the parameters haven't changed. I think I want to make sure everybody understands the parameters for this wave 4 haven't changed. The support areas, the next ones are 68,840 and then 67,944. It means, however, if we get a sustained break below 67,944, that the chances increase that we're already in the C wave to the downside. If that's the case, what would be a target for the C wave? So to calculate that, we take the length of the A wave, we go to the high of the B wave, and we're looking possibly at 59.8K. I mean, that's pretty close to that sort of target that I mentioned before. Sort of I highlighted sort of maybe 59 to 55K, still sort of as a target region for this C wave to the downside. And we'll see if we get there. And if it wants to keep the yellow count alive, yeah, if the market wants to keep the yellow count alive, which is the white count anyway. For the white count to make one more high, the price should turn around here. And for the yellow count to remain relevant, it's the invalidation point is the make or break point, you could say, is the 2nd of April low at 64.6K. Either way, in none of these scenarios, we can clearly say that a low has been established. Therefore, in this correction, we still need to be very much aware that the risk is very high that we drop back into the support region in orange. If that happens, I mentioned to you in the previous video, it could be another opportunity to accumulate. And yeah, you see it was rejected in the resistance area actually. We're now dropping back into support. We'll see if micro support is holding. If it's not, then I will start to explore that the C wave to the downside has started to unfold to complete wave 4 finally. Yeah. Now, at the moment, obviously we have a sharp drop that would be sharper than ideal in a wave 4. Here, I'm talking about the micro wave 4. Okay, sharper than ideal, but support isn't broken, but it's a warning. So it means if any rallies from here onwards are now corrective, clearly corrective, then I will assume that we are actually in this sort of C wave to the downside, yeah. So yeah, that's sort of my perspective. I mean, nothing really changed. Support is still holding, but I want to make you aware that this pullback is definitely sharper than ideal, and it doesn't really look like a small wave 4 pullback. So it could still be a B wave, but because the yellow count is only the alternative count, I would assume then if we break support that it's the C wave to the downside that's unfolding until the market, yeah, shows something different. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.